Alright guys, hello again, this is Scott Tigg with you, and doing a project for myself. Sometimes I get bored and just find something to do around the layout room, but I had this SD40-2 earlier version of an SD40-2 sitting around, and decided to make a high hood out of it. And I was wanting to show you how I did some of my high hood kits conversions here. This is an Atlas GP38 high hood off of a shell that I have, and if you take it off in the right place, it can go on a Kato shell like this one, and it fits very good. There are some filing to do, and I'll show you what I use to do all this with. But let me take the cab off here, and I'll show you how I got all this in here. If the handrails would cooperate to get it off. Okay, there you go. Okay. Lay this to the side. As you see here, the Atlas high hood is cut just right behind these notches right here, and here's the shell that it come off of. There's a notch. You want to keep that notch. And this is the focus. This is the Kato cab, and what you'll have to do is you'll have to cut all this out, the number boards and headlight for the from the shell. And one of the tools I use is this tool right here. Now this is made by, you can see here, JLC, and it has a fine tooth on one side like this one right here, and then a more coarser teeth on this side. And this tool right here works very well if you want to cut very straight lines with it. But as you see here, the Atlas cab that come with the high hood kit and this Kato, what you'll have to do is, as this Kato cab right here is a lot thicker in plastic than this, so you'll have to get the Kato cab the thickness of this top Atlas cab right here for this right here to slide all the way down. And you know, this is not for somebody that's just starting out and stuff. This is for somebody that's tinkered with custom building stuff. I mean, you got to take your time or you'll ruin your Kato cab. But once you get it where you need it, these two indentions will line up right into the indentions in the Atlas, just like that. You see there, fits perfect, and there's real smooth. So that's one of the things you got to do. And then if you get it all right, the Atlas high hood cab will fit right down on the chassis. But the only thing that you got to do is, on the Kato shells, there's two round extending metal pieces right here that holds the shell on. It locks it down. You're going to have to file those down flat with the chassis metal. So you got to file one here, and there's one on this side. You got to file them down, or the high hood kit will blowed out on each side. This makes it go down real smooth. So you got to eliminate the two round extrusions right here and file them down flat. Once you get that, I mean, it's all, you know, putting it together, because the two connections right here will fit right down in the holes of where the old Kato shell goes down into the walkway. they'll fit right down in there. And then it's a matter of just sliding your cab. Once you get it all filed down, the cab should fit right down on the other part of the Kato shell and the Atlas high hood shell. And once you get all that down where you like it, you can glue it together and you'll have a perfect high hood kit. That's how I do my high hood kits. If I have an extra shell, Atlas high hood shell somewhere, but you know, you'll be stuck with this. I mean, you know, you're going to have to eliminate a you know, perfectly good shell. But if you want a high hood locomotive, that's what you got to do. And I found out that this is the easiest way to do it. And like I said, if you've never, the most tedious thing, if you've never, you know, filed or cut, you know, kit bashed anything, I advise you to probably work on another cab that you got laying around instead of the cab that you're going to use, and see if you can, you know, file this down, because like I said, you're going to have to really take your time at this, or you can ruin this cab very quickly, because you're going to have straight lines here and on this side, and especially get this down to the thickness of the Atlas cab for this high hood to fit down on there. So like I said, I advise you to probably have another you know, cab laying around, old cab, that you can just, you know, just tinker with and see if you can do it and get this to fit on there. And when you can, then go at it with your actual cab that you're going to use for your high hood conversion. That's the only thing that I suggest, but give it a try. And like I said, it's very easy. Once you get all the filing done, it's very easy for all this stuff to go together, and you'll have a perfect high hood conversion. You know, whatever you're doing, a dash 2, straight SD40 or something like that, SD45, it doesn't matter. It'll fit. But like I said, the most important thing too is get these little balls filed down straight with your chassis, and your Atlas high hood should work right on there, no problem. So that's what I've been doing. I just wanted to show you how I did my high hood conversions. Hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Take care.